taken Louis and dropped him off at the vet's, which was absolutely horrible. Poor little guy was so scared. So it's just me and Miss Mabel, who is wondering where her brother is. Aren't you, Miss Mabel? Yeah, she gets stressed without him. So, but they're so lovely at his new vets. The vet nurse was really thorough. I'm just making a cup of tea, coffee. The nurse was so thorough, she really was, and made me feel comfortable, and she didn't like pull him to get him in because he's reluctant. He wouldn't, he won't normally go if on his lead. He pulls. Sorry, I don't know why I'm wonky. He pulls on his lead. But she picked him up and she carried him in. So that was really good. So yeah, I feel all over the place now. I really do feel all over the place. So I thought, right, calm yourself down. Make yourself a coffee. And I've got my phone on standby up here, although I'm filming on it. It will, so if this gets interrupted, not that you'll know because I'll edit it, but I might get interrupted by a phone call. I doubt it because it's only just gone in. Should be probably around about 3 o'clock maybe when I can go and pick him up. But yeah, I feel like he's in safe hands. And I just want to just say thank you again. I know I've already said thank you, but thank you again for all your input, your sound advice. Made a huge difference. And I sent him off this morning and I just said to him that he's going with all these good wishes from different parts of the UK and different parts of the world. So and that, that makes me feel good as well, because even though you're not here with me, I feel supported by you, which, oh, there's the whistle, which is, it means so much. Strawberry, whatchamacallit, let me just turn you around. So I'm just gonna make a coffee, kettle's boiled. I'm having it in the Boss mug because it's nice and big. I'm just going to calm my nerves a little bit, sort myself out, and as soon as I know anything, I will let you know. I'm waiting on a delivery today, and I'll tell you more about that in like a few days time, when everything, sorry, I'm joggling you around, aren't I? When everything's kind of calmed down a little bit. Come on, Mabel, come on up. But yeah, I always feel lost, but I've got a bunch of jobs to do. That's one of the things I like to do to get through stuff like that. This is to stay busy and occupy my mind, knowing that he's in safe hands. It's a gorgeous day today. It's going to be baking hot. I'm currently covered in dog hair, and I got trampled by Louis in the car. We took him for a nice little walk before we went in, because I wanted to make sure he'd pooped. And he knows something's up because he pooped 3 times this morning, which is unusual. So he's got a 6th sense for the vet, you know. So he did. So I wanted to take him on a nice little walk, so he, you know, was, because that relaxes them a bit more, as relaxed as you can be. So I'm going to turn this off now. I will be filming at different parts throughout the day, so that keeps you posted about how the day's gone. But I want my phone free, just in case. But I may not be having to film everything on my phone, but in the near future. But I'll explain all that to you at a later date. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next bit. So several hours later, and my boy's home. He's licking his foot where he had an injection site. So he's had the 2 teeth out that were causing an abscess. They actually broke off into tiny little pieces. So they had to cut his gum in order to remove those teeth, which took longer than expected. They only managed then, they cleaned up the rest of his teeth, and they noted that on his other side there were some holes. Now, because he'd been under anaesthetic for longer than expected in order to clean up his abscess, they were only able to take those teeth, because it's not safe to do anything else. But because he's now joined the Healthy Pet Club, it means I got about £200 off of what the bill should be. So I was expecting it to be like getting on for £1,000, but it cost £596. But that was for the surgery to remove the broken teeth, clean up the abscess, fully sort his mouth out, his gums and everything. And he's come out with a bag full of drugs included in that, including his pain relief, flea and wormer treatment. He's had his nails done. And what are you licking there, Louis? Let me see. There's nothing there. I think they say they do that just as like a comfort sort of thing. Yeah, antibiotics, the lot. And it was just under £600. So I'm happy he's home. Miss Mabel is happy he's home. Although we have had all afternoon, if I can show you the colour of the sky up here. We have had horrendous thunderstorms this afternoon, which made things entertaining with Mabel. But I am just so glad my boy is home. And once again, I've got to say that Louis thanks everybody so much for their good wishes, even though he's preoccupied with licking his paw. I can't see anything on there, but the nurse said that that is just a reaction to the anaesthetic. He's just like comfort licking almost, but he'll stop that. He's eaten his food. And yeah, from me and Louis and Miss Mabel, it's one big thank you for everybody caring about us about my little family so much that they send such good wishes and kind thoughts. So yeah, I've got an exciting update tomorrow as far as filming goes, how I'm film and what I'm going to film with. Could this be Swinecam 2.0? I'm not sure. If you don't know what Swinecam is, then I'll probably have to tell you in a live stream. I'll tell you on Sunday if you don't know what Swinecam is. So thank you everybody, and we love you loads. So what I didn't tell you, and Lewis stopped licking now. I think it was some sticky from a bandage that he had on, but he stopped now. What I didn't tell you is that he has been a bit of a Romeo at the vet's today. Yes, and had everybody all gooey-eyed because he was so cute, and how he just took his treatments. He didn't make any growls or barks or snarls or anything like that. He went through all his treatment without so much as a crossword. So we get back, Dad drops us off out here and helps me carry my bag and everything back into the house, and a dog walks past, and in true Louis fashion, he kicked right off, just like he'd not had a tube down his throat or teeth out. Oh no, he was like right in there, rolling his sleeves up, ready to fight. So that's when I knew that Louis was absolutely fine and I'd got nothing to worry about. So we're all safely snuggled up together on the bed, as it should be, all three of us together, and I can breathe a sigh of relief now. I've had such a stressful time, but I totally and utterly made the right decision about the vets, changing the vets. So tomorrow I'm going to try and get back to normal, and I'm going to talk about what I've got for filming purposes, but more about that tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to sign off here. Been a long day, gonna make a coffee. So once again, we love you loads, and that's all three of us, and hope to see you again in the next one. Bye everybody.